That was kind of half convincing. Can we try that one more time? How are we tonight? Much better, much better. Welcome to the Burns High School Auditorium. We are so pleased to have you here tonight. My name is Kyle Maples. I'm the band director here at Burns High School. I'd just like to welcome you in and a couple of items to go over right before we get started. First, if I can direct your attention to the exits in the hall, we have 2 directly behind you, 2 to the sides, and of course the 4 in the main lobby. Second, if you would please silence all electronic devices and avoid the use of flash photography during the event. Third, please refrain from entering or exiting during a piece. And finally, please be silent during the performance so all those in attendance can enjoy the full effect of the show. Next, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize all administration from the middle school and high school levels of the Burns, Crest, Shelby, and Kings Mountain zones. All Cleveland County Schools administration and Cleveland County School Board of Education members in attendance tonight. Could you please rise or wave your hand so you can be recognized? Let us please give them all a round of applause and allow them to get up Truly a big thanks goes to these folks. Without their approval of everything we have here tonight, we could not do what we do. Again, I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'd also like to take a quick moment to shout out to the rest of my fellow band directors in the county for helping to pull together and make this pull off tonight. And without further ado, I'm going to ask Mr. Andy Washburn to come up here to introduce our first clinician.
Good evening. Thank you for letting us work with your children over the course of for the high school students last night and for the middle school students all day today. They have done a wonderful job. It is not easy to come and work all day long at an event like this and then have the performance this evening. All of the students have really done a wonderful job, and I want to brag on them first. And next, it's my pleasure, this evening I get to introduce to you a wonderful band director and educator. Mrs. Katie Ebert is currently the band director at Cuthbertson Middle School in Union County. That program, which is shared between her and her husband Todd, is an absolutely outstanding example of what a band program can be when the band directors are knowledgeable, work hard, and are embraced by their community. Miss Ebert and her bands are, again, absolutely wonderful. Every time I get the chance to hear them, I am amazed by their quality and their professionalism. Over the years, I have admired the work that both of the Eberts do at the Cuthbertson School programs, and we are so lucky to have her here with us this evening, and I'm sure as the students on stage will attest, she has done a wonderful job with them, and I think they've really enjoyed working with her. I cannot imagine how the opportunity that they've had to do this. I cannot imagine anyone doing a better job with a group of middle school students. She has absolutely a heart for working with this age group, and it shows in the way she interacts with them. Furthermore, just like a little side note for me and for all the other band directors, it is very obvious she has a heart for band directors too. She is a consummate educator. She has lectured, she has spoken, she has taught at the state level to all of the band directors in the state. And I am grateful to call her a friend. I'm grateful that she's here with us this evening, and I'd like to welcome her to the stage right now. Everyone, let's welcome Mrs. Katie Eberts.
Your kids are absolutely fantastic. I know you already know that, but this is my first time meeting them. We got together this morning. We had never played music together as this group, and we have a concert for you now of 4 pieces of music in one day. You guys, the kids are wonderful. We're going to start out with a piece called Plaza de Toros. This is going to be about the matadors in Spain, the ones who hold the red capes and the bulls charge at them. So we're going to start out with a powerful opener for you today, Plaza de Toros. Our next piece is about the underwater sea, the lost city of Atlantis. We hope you enjoy. You guys, all of this we have learned today. Your kids are absolutely amazing. Give them another round. Now, after the next piece we play, I've told them you'll probably want to give them some ice cream afterwards for all of their hard work. The next piece is a really big deal. So, it's called Legacy of Heroes, and it's about our soldiers in the military, both past and present. You guys may have family members that are serving now. You may have family members that have served in the past. The piece starts out with the memory of our fallen soldiers, the ones who have given their all for our country and the freedoms that we enjoy today. It's going to start out with taps, played by a trumpet soloist, who I'll recognize at the end of this piece. It doesn't stay sad, but it turns happy and joyous with America the Beautiful, played louder and louder as we go on to celebrate our soldiers fighting today and our America, our great country. So we hope you enjoy Legacy of Heroes. I did mention I have been so fortunate to get to work with your kids today. Our final piece is entitled Desert Racers. This is going to be similar to some of the music you may hear in Mario Kart. Anybody out there big video game fans? I know, yep, me too. We play Mario Kart in my house, oh yes. So this might give you a memory of playing that game with your kids at home. I do need to give a couple of thank yous. I would not be here without your fantastic band directors inviting me to work with your kids. I feel like I'm the lucky one today. So I do want to thank Garrett Chitwood for the invitation and all of the band directors here in Cleveland County. Music is alive and well here. Well done. High schoolers, I cannot wait to hear you guys as well. This is a really special place. Just parents, I want to thank you, because I know the work that you've done. I have a 7th grader myself, and I know the work and support that you've given to these kids. So kids, I'd like you to give your parents a round of applause as well. Feet, 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 feet. Yep, do the feet. stage, do the cool foot applause thing that we did earlier. Yeah, louder than that. Louder than that. Yeah, parents are really cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we hope you enjoy our final piece today, Desert Racers. But we do right now. We're starting over.